Michael Chandler defended Conor McGregor amid speculation that he entered the fight against Max Holloway with an injury. Chandler believes McGregor will return to the octagon and even thinks there's still a chance the two could end up fighting.
I would be absolutely surprised, like the most surprised person on the planet, if Conor just showed up for a paycheck, limped in there and said, I don't care, I'm going to give you guys 1 minute, shave my head into a mohawk, show up, do the intros, and then just bow out 1 minute later. You can say what you want about Conor, but one thing he is not, he's not a quitter. One thing he is not is a bamboozler. The body is unpredictable, and every fight is unpredictable. And if you look at Conor, because I've had a lot of people say, man, why would Conor do that? He came out like an idiot, jumped across the cage and threw a kick. Conor always does that. I'm just as disappointed as you guys were because the T-Mobile Arena was absolutely electric. We finally saw it. You're talking about the guy who's supposed to be disappointed that he's finally making the walk, that he finally showed up. I believe he wants to fight me. I believe he tried to fight me. I believe he wanted to fight me. I believe that's how the negotiations went. Other plans were made. But the honor and the integrity of wanting to stick to and be a man of his word since he pulled out of that fight back in 2024, International Fight Week against me, I think he wanted to actually be a man of his word and see through to putting his name on that dotted line that had my name on it. But I know everybody is disappointed, but keep on watching. This ain't the last you're going to see of Conor. And I'm excited to see how it all plays out. God bless. I'll see you at the top.
Paddy Pimblett released behind-the-scenes footage of the aftermath of UFC 329. After submitting Benoit Saint Denis in 52 seconds, the first thing Paddy asked for was his vape. He also had a conversation with Dana White backstage.
100 grand richer, choke that out. Feel bad for him, he started crying and that, know what I mean? But it's kill or be killed.
All we need now for the end of the year, a naughty knockout, so we up for some of the year, knockout here, fight of the year. Where's me vape? That was lightweight. Yeah, maybe. Wow. Did you like that?
Absolutely proud, man. Congratulations.
Said what was going to happen and I've come and done it. Stole the show.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Incredible.
Thank you very much. Let's get in with Max now. I'll get in with Max now. Yeah?
You're not figuring out that.
100%.
So don't eat too much pizza.
Yeah.
Cory Sandhagen has released a statement regarding his unanimous decision loss to Mario Bautista. He posted this photo on his Instagram of what appears to be a torn hamstring. In the caption, he wrote, "Frickin' bummer, man. Losing and fighting is the most embarrassing thing ever. Sucks. Pretty sure the knee bar tore my hamstring in the first. Getting MRI this week. It kept locking out weird if I did certain things, so that kind of messed up my game plan. Congrats to Mario. He was well prepared. First was close, but he won it with that knee bar. Second, I won, surprisingly because leg was jacked. Third, I wanted to have the same round as before but got dropped. Gotta fight near perfect to win at the top. Something I need to get better at." Israel Adesanya says he was dealing with an injury heading into his rematch against Alex Pereira at UFC 287, where Izzy scored a knockout victory. According to Izzy, the rivalry had become too personal, so pulling out of the fight was not an option.
You've got into fights, you know, in your training camp where you've been injured before, correct?
Yeah, facts. A couple. But the biggest one I'd say was the UFC 287 in Miami against Pereira. I was 10 days out. Had a really bad injury. It was on my right knee. And see, that one's personal though. So that one was more than just my name being on the banner. You know, a lot of people banking on this fight. It was more than that. That was more, if I didn't get the opportunity to do that fight then, I might never have that opportunity again. So I was willing to, you have to risk it. You have to be willing to risk it no matter what.
Dustin Poirier ranks Khabib Nurmagomedov as the strongest fighter he's ever faced.
You've fought so many, but I think I know the answer to this one too. But we'll find out in a minute. Who was just physically the strongest? Like when you felt him grab you, you were like, oh, this guy, you know, I don't want him hugging me.
Dude, I might have to go back to Khabib again. Yeah. He was the strongest guy I've ever felt, and I'm not sure if it was actual brute strength or if it was a mix of strength and technique that just made him feel like he weighed 1,000 pounds.
Sean O'Malley and the MMA Guru disagree on Conor McGregor's future. O'Malley believes McGregor will make a comeback and score a knockout victory, while Guru says the optimism reminds him of what it was like being a Tony Ferguson fan back in 2022.
The inspiration this singular man gave me throughout my life, and I've been waiting 5 years for this return, and only for it to be over immediately in the worst way possible. He's done forever, and I just
he's not done. Wait, whoa. What the f? What was the last part there?
I don't know, but I think you're talking about me saying he's done forever. There's no coming back from this.
Yes, there is. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back for a KO. The Mac is back. Mark my words. He's coming back. I'm a believer.
This feels like being a Tony Ferguson fan in 2000.
Completely different, dude. Brother.
Okay. Okay, dude. You know what, dude? McGregor's gonna be back.
He's coming back, baby. You heard it here first. The Mac will be back.
O'Malley and Guru also discussed the upcoming fight between Kamaru Usman and Dricus du Plessis. They think Usman will retire if he loses.
Kamaru's a gangster. He does. He fight, bro. Taking Hamzat on short notice. He'll fight anybody.
Dog.
This is a big fight for either of them. I mean, this is a must-win for both guys, I feel like. Maybe not for DDP as much, but Kamaru's, I think, let me see. Kamaru's 39. Kamaru's 39 years old. DDP's still 32, so he's still got a lot left in the tank. This is a must-win for Kamaru Usman.
If Usman loses, he's probably going to retire, I would guess.
Yeah.
39, had his injuries, up there in age. I think he sees this as like one last push for a title. Yep. Like, if he beats Dricus, he's right there in the mix. He can maybe talk Strickland a bit. Like,
because they fought before, right?
Oh, yeah, he beat him.
Okay.
Usman beat him.
Robert Whittaker appeared on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday and brought up how the commentary team constantly brought up his weight at UFC 329. Rob defeated Nikita Krylov via TKO in the 3rd round and said moving up to the light heavyweight division was exactly what he needed.
But are we going to talk about the elephant in the room? The commentary calling me fat. Talking about my weight.
Yeah.
I looked that out of shape.
I didn't think so.
Yeah,
I thought you looked like healthy.
I had abs the day before. Like,
I thought you looked great.
I just had some salt bloat going on. Right?
Who called you fat? Who called you fat? It wasn't DC, was it?
It was a good dish. I definitely think I started a bit hard. I think got to work into the warm up. I think the nerves made things go differently in the first round because I found my rhythm as the fight progressed. But sorry, I'm jumping.
No. I like this. I like this.
Jumping steps. I was doing so well in middleweight. I think I still could have done well in middleweight. And I'm a good fighter, and that's my weight division. I think it just reached a tipping point where the last couple of fights, last couple of camps, I didn't enjoy. Didn't enjoy the last fight. Didn't enjoy the last camp. The way I felt throughout the camp, and something needed to change. That's why I took so much time off between last fight and this fight. Is something needed to change. I needed to find a love for the sport again, a love for the journey. I needed to change my approach to training, to change just how everything felt. And the light heavyweight transition was the first part of it, because the last couple of camps, around that week 5, 4, 3 mark, I'm starting to feel real fragile. Recovery is just bottomed out. Just not feeling good, not feeling great, not performing in the sessions, feeling weak. And then obviously the fight week and the week before it, I'm just drained, barely eating, just trying to get to that mark where I can cut the weight in the water. So this move to light heavy was just, it was exactly what I needed.
Jan Blachowicz doesn't seem to think Jamahal Hill moving up to light heavyweight is the best idea. Jan is not impressed with Jamal's current physique.
Were you surprised to hear Jamahal Hill move up just because he's had a lot of injuries and everything?
How fat he is right now? Not impressed.
Not impressed with Jamahal Hill's physique, no?
Yeah, we will see how he's gonna move.
Well, I think part of it, I was gonna say he's coming off an injury too, so I wonder. But I guess you could diet and get down too, right?
No, but I have a lot of injuries and surgeries, and I never look so bad like him, So he just eat a lot of shit, I think so.
Today, ALF Global released an interview with Ilia Topuria that was filmed before his fight against Justin Gaethje. Topuria responded to Conor McGregor accusing him of copying him. He also revealed that he really has no relationship with Dana White.
What is your relationship with Conor McGregor? As a professional and as a fighter, let's say not as a professional, as a fighter, I like him. I like to watch him fight. Actually, he's one of my favorite fighters to watch. I respect for everything he has done in the sport, inside the octagon. For everything he has done outside the octagon, I don't want to talk about that. That's his private life. If he's saying that I'm copying him or something like that, at least I'm doing it better than him.
Relationship with Dana White like, and what can you tell us about him in general?
I have almost like zero relationship with him. Yeah, I don't have any relationship. I never spoke with him about any fight, about anything. Like maybe I saw him like in Las Vegas or in another place that I went to watch a UFC event. Yeah, I'm talking about Dana. What I think about him, I respect him as a businessman. He built a monster. He built something that gives us the platform to shine. So I have nothing than respect for him.
Ilia Topuria also opened up about his divorce in this unreleased interview and the hardships he had to endure going through it.
If I expected her to behave like she did, I don't know, to be honest. Things happen in life. No, I didn't expect it. Of course, it's not easy when you go through those kind of situations. Every morning I was waking up with my daughter and my family, so it changed in 1 second. So it was a little bit hard, but at the end of the day, when something is out of my control.
Khalil Rountree was forced to pull out of his fight against Magomed Ankalaev at UFC Abu Dhabi due to an injury. Ankalaev will now face Bogdan Guskov. On X, Ankalaev wrote, "I was supposed to fight Khalil Rountree at UFC Abu Dhabi, but unfortunately he's injured. I wish him a speedy recovery and hope to see him back soon. Now I'm fighting Bogdan. Like I've said before, I'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. It doesn't matter. I'm always ready." Paulo Costa reveals the UFC actually approached him to replace Khalil Rountree. However, he turned it down.
Well, we have a lot to talk about, but we just got breaking news about Khalil Rountree. You saw this?
I saw this.
And I said, so he's out of his fight in 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, I wonder why, maybe if they called Paulo, this would have been a good fight for you against Magomed. Did they call you?
They called.
They did?
They called yesterday.
Serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened?
But I think he's so short notice, like less than 14 days to get a fly to Abu Dhabi, 16 hours flying to Abu Dhabi for 5 rounds for the same money and not for interim belt. I don't think this makes sense right now.
And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Machine Gun Kelly mocking Conor McGregor over his injury. The first one's from Average Gym Goer 3302. It says, "No more MGK, please. Deal." The second one's from eWally24. It says, "MGK talking crazy like Conor can't still beat his ass with his messed up knee." And the final one's from Leon. It says, "MGK is unbearable." If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.